You wake up, eyes half open, the alarm blaring like a war drum. You whisper to yourself, "Today will be better." But your heart whispers back, "I am so tired." In a world of grind and glory, where we are taught to worship productivity, we forgot what it simply means to be a human. Let me tell you something upfront. This video is not here to mock you, fix you, or tell you to hustle harder. This is a space for you to feel seen. If you have been carrying invisible exhaustion, if you have been staring at the ceiling at 2 am, wondering why you can't stop feeling empty, this episode is for you. Let's walk into the soft, raw truth together. Without judgment, without performance, just presence. Burnout doesn't always roar, sometimes it's a whisper. You forgot small thing like where you put your keys or what day it is. You stop laughing at joke that once made you snort out loud. Your favorite song plays and you skip it. Not because you don't love it, but because you feel nothing. As poet Rupi Kaur writes, "What is stronger than a human heart which shatters over and over and still lives?" You live, but are you really here? Sometimes burnout wears the mask of the achiever. The doctor saving lives, the parent holding it together, the student chasing grades, the artist painting beautiful for everyone but themselves. Sometimes it wears the mask of silent quitters, showing up, performing tasks, but inside a ghost. Bob Dylan once sang, "You're gonna have to serve somebody." But the question is, are you serving something you believe in, or are you shackled to something that devours you? We are wired to believe we are machines. Output, input, output, input. But you are not a machine. You are a soft animal of blood, bone, spirit, and dream. The poet Mary Oliver asked, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Is it to grind until you collapse? To collect profit that gather dust? Or is it to reclaim moments of wonder?" What no one told you about burnout is that they tell you just rest on weekends, go for a spa day, take a vacation. But no one tells you that burnout is not about the rest, it's about disconnection from your own life, your own soul. It's about waking up one day and realizing you've been living someone else's scripts. It's about realizing that the treadmill you are on has no finish line. The nurse who told me she sometimes sat in a car and screamed before a shift. The software engineer who earned double promotions but confessed, "I haven't felt proud of myself in a year." The artist who once danced in their room at midnight, now staring at a blank canvases, feeling the weight of expectations crushing every spark. The parent who gives every drop of love to their children but has none left for themselves. You're not weak because you're struggling. You're not broken because you're tired. You're carrying more than anyone knows. Let's stop here. Take a breath. No, really. Inhale deeply. Let it fill your chest. Let it remind you that you are here, you're breathing, you're alive. Feel your feet on the ground. Place your hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. You're not a failure. You're not lazy. You are human. Burnout rewires your brain. It dims your emotional responses. shrinks your ability to focus, and amplifies stress. But perhaps the cruelest trick is to how it convinces you to blame yourself. I'm not just tough enough. Other people seem fine, maybe I'm just soft. I can't afford to slow down. But here's the truth, you were never meant to carry all this alone. What can we do then? Not a 10-step plan, not a magic solution. But here's what I know. Speak your truth. Say, I'm not okay. Find one person you can say this to. Second, reclaim one small joy. One song, one sunrise, one memory. Third, stop the noise. Log off, even for an hour. Write down what matters to you, not to your boss, not to your parent, not to society, but to you. Burnout recovery is not overnight. It's rediscovering the meaning in things. Viktor Frankl wrote, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Maybe you can't quit today. Maybe you can't escape all the burdens. But you can reclaim your why. Reconnect with the small moments that once lift you up. The smell of rain, the feeling of bare feet on the grass, the laughter you used to share with your friend. Here's a message for you. If no one has told you this today, I see you. I know you're fighting battles inside that no one claps for. I know you're tired of being the strong one. I know you don't have to carry everything alone. You are not behind. You're not failing at life. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to begin again. Burnout is not an individual wound, it's a societal wound. Maybe we pretend everything is fine, we teach ourselves to pretend too. But when one person says, I am tired, I need help, it gives permission to everyone around them to exhale. Imagine a world where we check in on each other, not just when deadlines looms, but on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Just calling them on for a great or a single coffee. Maybe just for a walk. Imagine a world where we value being whole over being perfect. This is not just my voice speaking into a microphone. This is a call to all the tired souls listening. You are worthy even when you rest. You are enough even when you step back. You are still you even when you lay the armor down. Before you sleep tonight, place your hand on your heart and whisper, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. And tomorrow, find one small thing, just one, that reminds you of who you are. Thank you for being here. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who needs to listen these words. Subscribe to Talking with Jared on Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you want to get your podcast at. Follow me on X, handle is @TalkWithJared, Medium, or just visit talkwithjared.com with hyphens in between for more raw and real conversations. You are not alone in this journey. We are building this space together. Until next time, stay soft, stay strong, and remember, you don't have to do this alone.